I don't have any like diagnosed learning differences or anything, but I know that I'm not the typical student. And I didn't really know that before I came to DA. I was looking to go to a big public school for high school because I wanted the all-American, high school experience with the football team and cheerleaders, and I wanted, what you see in the movies. I was really reluctant to come to DA at first, really reluctant. And my mom suggested that I look into it, and I was sold within like 10 minutes. The first day or two of school was a very humbling experience, and I realized I had made the right decision in coming to DA, and that this was better than the all-American cheesy, high school movie experience. I went to an elementary school that was it was public and very big, and I had a lot of bullies, and I didn't stick up for myself, and the teachers didn't stick up for me even when I asked for help. I was told when I was bullied that it was my fault, and DA would never, ever do that. The nice thing about being in class at DA is that there isn't as much of a discrepancy between the students that are excelling and the students that are having trouble, because we're all helping each other, because we all get things differently. It's really like a family, a really big family, which is nice because it makes the families of the students welcome as well. Child education is so much more than just having to do with the child. It has to do with the whole family, and DA totally gets that. DA teachers know how to make learning really fun. It's more like learning from a friend than learning from an authority figure, which makes it so much easier to learn because there isn't as much pressure, and if you don't get something right away, they're not disappointed. They take their time with you, and the teachers were always there. Always. They knew what was going on. They knew how to handle the situation. Whether it was me or a peer, it was always, they were always supporting the students. It's amazing how much they really care about the students. I had never really experienced that before. It's a very comprehensive process to learn at DA. At other schools, it's like you're cranking out assignments one after another without actually ingesting anything. It's not very effective. DA is not just for students with learning differences. DA is for students who want to learn the best that they can, no matter where they come from or who they are. Some of the smartest people I've ever met in my whole life have ADHD or dyslexia or OCD. They're geniuses. So much smarter than I am in a lot of ways. And someone who doesn't understand that might think of DA negatively. But I would say to that person, open your eyes because you're not seeing things clearly. In a sense, everyone learns in a different way. And that's what DA is about addressing everyone's individual learning style. That doesn't mean that it's just for students who have dyslexia or ADD or things like that. Everyone approaches learning differently, and everyone deserves the kind of education that DA has to give by addressing their personal needs. No one can learn just like everybody else, and DA is able to find out the way that you learn and cultivate that and help you teach yourself how to learn for the future. I'm in college now, and not everyone has the background that I do, and I feel so fortunate because when I'm struggling, I'm able to move past it with the tools that DA has given me. So I would definitely say that I'm better prepared for college than the average college student. At DA, they push you to do better, and that's the kind of education that I think every student deserves, so that they can, in higher education and college, they can still have that drive because you realized how fun education can be, how fun learning in general can be. It doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be a struggle. And at DA, they show you that, and they let you experience that. I really think that Denver Academy education needs to be national, if not global, because everyone deserves the kind of education that I've gotten, that I've been lucky enough to have.